All right, we are joined by our next driver of the number 24 Hendrick Motorsports Chevrolet, William Byron. I will go ahead and open up the floor to questions. Let's go ahead and start with Dalton.
Hey, William, Dalton Hopkins from Stretch.com. Both your teammates, Kyle Larson and Chase Elliott, were involved in that incident, if you want to call it, at Watkins Glen. But they said recently that they had a meeting and everything's settled. I just wanted to know, and I was also curious, were you a part of that meeting, and what was your take on that whole situation?
Yeah, we're always part of those meetings. Competition meetings happen for us every Monday at noon. So yeah, it was just open discussion, dialogue, and thought it went well. And I've always had respect and raced well with all of my teammates. So I feel like we all get along well, and I feel like we all work together when possible. I mean, obviously not a ton of places you can work together anymore, but the speedways and some Martinsville restarts and things like that, Chase and I have worked well on, and Kyle too. In the Xfinity race, we worked well together. So yeah.
All right, we'll go over to Jeff.
So, what is like the standard in general of what you're supposed to expect from how to race a teammate? Like that situation aside, when you're racing with them every week, are you supposed to give them extra room? Are you supposed to does going for the win change it? What do you expect from that?
Yeah, it's tricky. I mean, in today's NASCAR, there's so many other factors, like who's behind you on a restart is a factor. So, that makes a decision different for you based on the loyalty or lack thereof. So I think all those things factor in. But when it comes to directly racing your teammate, for us, it's just not making contact. We're expected to trust the other three guys a little bit more than the rest of the field. So I think that's just the way that I approach it, is just trying to if I do make some incidental contact, like Kyle and I on restarts, or Chase and I, or Alex and I, like, it's definitely not intentional to try to hit them, but yeah, just trying to race them with a little more trust. I'd say the biggest word is just trust.
All right, we'll go up here.
Dustin Lambino, JC.com. William, with how much speed you guys had at the beginning of the year, how dangerous do you feel like the 24 team can be come the playoffs?
Yeah, I mean, we haven't shown it in a while, but I feel like we're like Indy Road Course. We had top 4 speed. We're really, on all the metrics that I looked at that we get sent out, we were a second place car at Indy Road Course, so that was a really good race for us. The last couple have been, we kind of been on the edge of the top 10, not quite getting there at the end of the race. But I think, honestly, a lot of the tracks in the playoffs are really good tracks for us. I mean, obviously, had a great run going at Darlington. Feel like Kansas, we were leading the race, had a flat left rear tire. That was back when we were all having left rear tire problems, and damaged the entire underbody of the car. So went from leading that race, Kurt was second at that time, to running, I think we finished 15th or 16th, because the car had no more downforce after that. So those two tracks were really good for us. Bristol last year finished third. So I don't really look past those, but I think as we get into the second round, I mean, those are great tracks too in the third round. So I don't know. I feel optimistic for really all of them. I mean, Homestead's back in there. That was an awesome track. We just had a good test at Martinsville, so I feel like Martinsville can continue to be a good place for us. So we just got to get to those. Thank you.
Do we have any additional questions for William? All right, thank you so much for your time.
Thanks,
Appreciate
guys.
it.
Appreciate it.